What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back over here to my channel, Pepe's Point of View, and I'm your favorite host, your favorite R&B historian, your favorite music critic, Pepe. And it looks like good news for KC of Jodeci, as well as KC and JoJo. KC is actually the gentleman pictured on my far right, um, your far left, probably. um, Well, he's at home and it seems to be doing well. As fans know, um, he was hospitalized due to serious complications with a bout of pneumonia. And I'm here to tell you guys that is something very seriously. I mean, that's serious. I don't care what anyone says. You just never can tell with pneumonia. So guys, you take care of your health and everything out there, especially when you have something like pneumonia or cold or whatever. Trust me, I know that personally myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not play around with that. Sometimes you can have it and not even know you have it. Okay, so again, make sure that you take care of your health always. Well, anywho, the R&B legend known for his soulful vocals and iconic hits like "Freaking You" and "If You Think You're Lonely Now" has since been released from the hospital, and he is recovering at home with antibiotics, according to MSN. While the health scare has forced Jodeci to cancel last weekend's tour dates, including the highly anticipated Valentine's Day performance at Brooklyn's King's Theater and a follow-up show in Connecticut, the group assures fans that KC is on the mend and future shows will proceed as planned. KC's manager, Michael Parra, confirmed the news to TMZ, stating that the singer's health is top priority. And again, I don't care what anybody says about your health. I don't care if it's something simple as a cold, so on and so forth. Again, take care of yourselves. And I also bring this up too, and it's just what it is. We are aware of it, but I must say alleged. But we know from when KC and JoJo did their reality television show way back in the day that they had, bouts with substances, okay? And they were quick to say it was the liquid substance, if you will, and not the other substance. And the reason why I bring that up is I just want to make sure and clarify that. Um, but anywho, they, pretty much, you know, drink a lot. I just say it that way. And so you have to be mindful and very careful with that. And not only that, in recent years, KC, we've seen videos of him falling, out on stage, and sometimes not giving us the best performances that, that he could possibly give uh, under those circumstances, And so again, when you're on the road, you're working, you're touring, this is pretty much your, income. This is your career, your livelihood. This is, how you get your bread and butter, your bag. And, you know, yeah, you just, like I said, you really have to truly take care of yourselves. It can be a lot of wear and tear out on the road, just as it can be a lot of wear and tear on the average person working, the 9 to 5 job, and they could be very demanding as well, you know. And then, of course, you got life and all the other things going on. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, continue to take care of yourself out there, KC. Um, it says he was hospitalized for pneumonia, but has since been released and is resting at home. We're working on rescheduling the council shows, and all upcoming performances after this weekend will go on as scheduled. The decision to cancel the weekend dates was made as a precaution to ensure KC has ample time to recover fully. This isn't the first time. As I said before, KC has faced personal challenges. The singer has been open about his struggles with, there you go, which was documented, there you go. So the TV series, KC and JoJo Come Clean. Now, why is it that I'm saying it that way. Hey, because as I said, I'm just now reading this as I'm recording the video. So that lets me know that I was pretty much thinking the same thing as this article that I'm reading because I hadn't read all of this article yet. Okay, so there you have it. The series was called Casey and JoJo Come Clean. And again, they have also faced a lot of legal issues in the past, including a 2001 charge for, huh? I can't say that, but let's just say it looks like some inappropriate behavior somewhere. And who knows if they were under, something, then that's probably the reason why they have this inappropriate charge here. Despite these hurdles, KC has remained a beloved figure in the music industry, celebrated for his contributions to R&B as a member of Jodeci and the duo KC and JoJo. Casey's health scare comes at a busy time for Jodeci, who has been celebrating the anniversaries of their classic albums and preparing for upcoming performances. Interesting, because I was thinking that, I don't follow Jodeci like that, nor Casey or JoJo, so I'm not quite sure what they have going on in that camp. But it looks like to me, I was under the assumption that it was Casey and JoJo performing, but it looks like the group Jodeci, they're back together and they're performing, and they have a Las Vegas residency as well. So fans have flooded social media with messages of support, expressing their relief that KC is recovering and that they're excited for the rescheduled shows. Family also has been a cornerstone for KC, and of course, here in the past, I don't know who I remember back in the day knowing that Fantasia was related to them, but a few years back, Stephanie Mills also made it known that she is related to KC and JoJo and Dave Hollister and so on and so forth. So um, they have family there in the entertainment industry. Uh, his close knit relationship has undoubtedly provided a strong support system during the challenging time. As Casey focuses on his recovery, Jodeci fans are holding tight, eagerly awaiting his return to the stage. The group, timeless music and electrifying performances have cemented their legacy in R&B music, and yes, I agree with that. And this temporary pause is a reminder of the importance of health and well-being. There you go. I'm saying you got to take care of yourselves. From now, the message is clear. KC's recovery comes first, and the music will follow. I also have to say something too, and this is just me, it's my point of view over here. Jodeci came through my neck of the woods. Well, not Jodeci, KC and JoJo, I believe, came through my neck of the woods a few years back, and I think El DeBarge as well. And I say this respectfully, I really do. There are some shows, some performers I just stay away from uh, because I know the history of them having to cancel the shows, or the history of them and dealing with their, sometimes their health in substances. Uh, I just stay away from. I'll give you a prime example. If you are a really big artist right now, I just don't even try to even think about going to your shows. I don't. I give you an example. Adele. Adele was performing in Atlanta once, and of course, know people in Atlanta. So I was like, do I really want to go to that show? A fan of Adele's, and then I quickly just changed my mind. As soon as it came up, I quickly changed my mind. I said, no, this artist is way too big, and I know if I pay my money and schedule, everything around that, chances are I can look up and this show is canceled and I'm not going to be happy. I understand people talking about, oh, you get your money back, you can just rearrange this and the other. No, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to take a chance. If I plan to see the artist at that particular time, that's me. I plan on doing that. So sometimes bigger artists I just stay away from for that reason alone. So I understand a lot of people, is on this Beyonce craze and on this, all kind of other artists out there, like, oh, I got to go see them. But you know what? They are doing all these shows. And yeah, I know we're excited to see them, but the chances of them canceling is higher than showing up. And so that's how I feel. And as it relates to, like KC in Georgia over here, if I hear that Jodeci is coming out to perform, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of like shrugging my shoulders, like, oh, okay, it'd be great to see him, but chances are it's just not going to be the show that I'm looking forward to seeing because of maybe the performance or maybe the fact again, like canceling. I'm here to tell you, Valentine's Day. You canceled on Valentine's Day. Didn't Anita Baker cancel last year on Valentine's Day too? But you're canceling on Valentine's Day. Just think about all the people who plan to go. And I'm not putting no salt in a wound, but I'm just saying, just think about all those people who did perform, come out with their dates, the husband, the wives, the girlfriends, the boyfriends, somebody who they was trying to impress, and trying to, cuff so to speak. And now all of a sudden it's kind of like, oh, well, you know, yeah, well, it would have been a great Valentine, date for us, but it kind of fell through. So that's it. You know, so we're praying for KC and Jodeci and Davin and who is it? Devontae? Is that it? Yeah. So you guys, hey, keep going. Wait a minute, is Devontae? See, I wouldn't know. Is Devontae, part of this group still or not? Maybe he is. But anywho, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for hanging out over here with me. And if you made it this far in my commentary, then please go ahead on and hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. I think it's only appropriate for me to ask towards the end of my commentary than in the beginning. So thank you for hanging out with me. And remember my motto is simple. Put your behind where your heart desires to be. And whenever I leave my mother's presence, she always says to me, she says, baby, remember, I love you, but God loves you best. I look forward to seeing you next video. And until then, you should know what to do by now. Take care of you. And this is the reason why I say take care of you. A situation just like this. Take care of yourselves out there. All right.